Okay, so now we're going to make a face milk cleanser, which can also double as a face moisturiser. So you're going to need your saucepan again. I've just given it a quick wipe out with a paper towel, or whatever you want. It doesn't need to be washed to use this. We're going to add 10 grams of emulsifying wax, and this is the basically made of vegetable oils, and that's going to actually make your product thicker and make the water and the oil emulsify. So we're going to add that to the saucepan. I've already warmed the saucepan up a little bit just to speed things up. I'm going to add 50 grams of the calendula infused oil we made earlier. And now we're going to warm this up. I tend not to go above 60 degrees doing this. This element's quite hot, so it's going to hopefully melt quite quickly. And now what we want is just the emulsifier to liquefy into oil, and you won't see any of those little chips or beads in there. So we're just going to have to give that a few minutes. Yep. Okay, and so it's been a few minutes. We've let all those little bits melt. You can see, all you can see is oil now. So it's now good to continue. Really simple recipe to make. So we're going to put on some scales, and we're going to add 100 grams of hot water. So this has just been boiled 5 minutes ago. Give it a mix. See, it's gone milky now. Still quite runny though. Now if we were not to do this next portion the way I'm doing it, we'd have to basically mix this for the next half hour till it cooled. But what I do instead is have the last portion of the water cool, just room temperature, so that we're not standing here for the next 10 years trying to get it to thicken up. So we're going to add 140 of cool. The water I'm using is just distilled water, but you can use spring water, filtered water, just don't use tap water, because your product's going to go off pretty quick. So I'm just going to stir this for a few minutes and just get it to cool down. Okay, so we've let this sit for a few minutes. I've given it a little bit of a whisk, and it's thickened a little bit. It's still a bit warm, so you could actually put this into the fridge to cool it down quicker, or you could just wait and give it a whisk every so often and let it thicken. But it's cool enough now that I add the last of the ingredients. So we're going to add 3 grams of triple ox. So triple ox in your kit is this one, and that's a combination of grapefruit seed extract, rosemary extract, and natural non-GMO vitamin E. And it acts as it's not a preservative, but it acts like a preservative. We're going to add 3 grams of the essential oil blend. And 3 grams is approximately 60 drops, so do it either way, whatever works for you. Going to mix those last ingredients through. And that is how you make milk cleanser, which is also a face moisturiser. So once this cools a little bit more and we know it's not going to separate anymore, once it starts to thicken, just pour it into your container, use a little funnel if you need to, label it, and we're going to use this base to make the face exfoliant and the mask next.